Hi there, potential parents of possibly gay kids. Well, one of the fears that you might be having is, if my kid's gay or transgendered, will they be able to get a job? Because, let's face it, sexual orientation and gender identity are not covered by the federal anti-discrimination policy when it comes to employment, though that is being worked on. Currently, there is a bill in Congress which, if it passes the Senate, the current president has said that he will sign it, so that sexual orientation and possibly, don't quote me on it, but possibly gender identity will be added to the labor anti-discrimination policies. But the thing is, state by state, it's not so bad. Even in Ohio, our current governor put in an executive order a couple of years ago saying that sexual orientation has to be. So while it's an executive order, and I'm not for sure what the laws are officially, by that executive order, different businesses are not allowed to discriminate on the basis of sexual orientation. And other states, they do have laws on the books about it. So, I mean, that is one thing to consider. That's one of the things that you might be nervous about, which is completely understandable. But the thing is that most major companies realize that if you're gay, you can still wait a table, or you can still cook, or you can still sell clothing, or you can still work, you can still do your job. It just means that instead of going home to a husband or a wife, you're going home to a husband or a wife. Also, the Human Rights Commission has buyer's guides to hopefully help influence the markets and encourage companies to gain or develop anti-discriminatory policies, as well as further supporting those companies that already have anti-discriminatory policies. The company that I presently work for is among them. They rank in the 80th percentile. So my company does offer domestic partnership benefits, but it doesn't really offer any insurance benefits or any protection for gender identity so far. Hopefully that's being worked on. So yeah, a buyer's guide, which I will link in the bar below, is Buying for Equality. And in this book, it ranks businesses by color. If you are in the 100th, if you rank in the 100th to the 80th percentile, you're ranked in green. Companies that rank the next between, I believe, 80 and 50 rank in the gold. And then if they don't have any type of policies that prevent discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity, they're ranked in the red, or if the HRC flat out doesn't know. So let's take a look at this. Eating out. This is a big thing because, I mean, there are numerous restaurants. I mean, who doesn't like to go out? And if you can go out to eat at a restaurant chain or at a restaurant business in general that supports gay people, or at least supports their equality, that will not fire or refuse to hire somebody on the basis of their sexual orientation, I mean, don't you want to support those businesses if they uphold policies that are positive? So among them we have, not sure if you can really see that, but it has Brickner, which includes Chili's, Bagno's, Little Italy, the Darden chain, and those all rank in the top grouping. And the ranking down would include Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, most of your major fast food joints. Though surprisingly enough, McDonald's is in the top scoring category, which is awesome. And then at the bottom you have everything from Bob Evans to Cracker Barrel. That really sucks because Cracker Barrel has some good food. So I guess that's one of the big concerns, is will your child be able to get a job? But the thing is that yes, most likely yes. And with the growing number of businesses that are getting conscious of it, of being open to people of all walks of life, the more jobs there will be that will not have discriminatory policies or will have underlying discrimination. At the place I currently work at, there's been some times when I've heard discriminatory language, and I've been able to talk to my superiors, and they've been able to resolve the issue. So that's just one thing to think about. I realize that this is not one of the most advicey-ist videos, but if you are scared about your kid being able to get a job or facing discrimination in the workplace, I hope this helps to set your mind at ease. And again, I will link in the bar below the actual link to the buyer's guide, so you can further check out some companies that hold very positive policies toward the gay and transgender communities. As always, be open to communication, be open to listening, and overall, you gotta remember, it's your kid, and you love him, right? Peace out.